Alright, we are getting ready for our 24-hour event. Since trying to do 24 hours is pretty much out of what I want to do anymore. We have got a hour and 30-minute race, although this is worrying me that it's saying 30 to the feature. That should not be saying 2 heat races. Hopefully it corrects itself. But we have got 28 people in here. Time is ticking away at 8 times the speed so that we can do the full 24 hours in a 3-hour time slot. We've got 2 races. We're going to have a 15-minute break in between the 2. And we've got GT4s and GR86s. And it looks like we've got a fairly even balance of it, so hopefully it will all work out well. And this is all set up right. We will also have a random caution, and that random caution is gonna be maybe not a thing, but the 70th minute. Okay. And then in race 2, random caution is going to be in the 30th minute. So we've got that. I will note that real quick. '70th and 30th. So we got qualifying coming up in a minute. You can skip ahead to whatever you want to watch. Rain is possible around 4 o'clock through the sunset, and race 2 there shouldn't be any rain, but right now nothing is showing, so hopefully we'll be good. But once we start jumping ahead in time to the start of the race, it may start showing up on the radar. I have a sore throat, so I may not talk as much as normal, especially if my voice starts going away, but hopefully it'll be a fun one, and just try to get 3-hour stint and have some fun. So we've got all the normal people that we normally see, and I don't think we have too many new people. I'm just making sure the random paint schemes didn't set anyone to a terrible scheme. Looks like we're all good. So, but yeah, sorry if I cough or clear my throat too much. I've got water and cough drops, and we are moving on to qualifying. So let's get out here. We've got 7 minutes. Unlimited laps in those 7 minutes. It may be lone, or it may have everyone out there at the same time. I can't remember what I picked. Looks like it is lone. Good. That will prevent issues. But yeah, with the heat races, the way that I'm doing it, to add the break in the middle, that creates a situation where it can't filter the starting order by car class. So if a GT4 does not set a time, then they will start behind the GR86s, and hopefully we don't have anyone doing that, because that'll get messy. But on the restarts, since there is no restart logic for class either, that will cause a bit of an issue. But wave arounds are on, so if you pit just before the caution comes out, you should be able to get back out there. Fuel is at 33% on the tanks, just to force more stops in this condensed time. And yeah, it's just going to be a bit of, are we going to get rain or not? And then once we get to race 2, racing back into the sun and seeing what the weather does, but there won't be any rain in race 2. Only chance of rain is right at the afternoon and evening of the start of the race. But yeah, I do not have much pace, at least from what times everyone else was posting up. I just put the low downforce set in. Not going to worry too much about changing things because I have no idea what to change. But get a lap in here and hopefully have a fun Sunday drive for 3 hours. I feel like I can attack this so much harder. There's a lot of corners where I feel like I'm really underdriving it because I'm still scared of the grip flip this car used to do. Now there is quite a bit of rubber on track, so if it does rain, the racing line is going to be brutal. But again, no idea if it will. Oh my god. Let's just screw ourselves there. Tried a little bit higher line and a little deeper in, and that did not work, so you're down to 3.5 minutes. Really only got one shot at this now with a 2-minute lap. This new bus stop really throwing me off. I don't know how much different the layout is from it, but it feels way different. And then when you get rain, it's just an absolute swimming pool. But yeah, we are all fairly terrible at road racing, so this is not going to be like our oval racing. There will be mistakes. Most of us are under 3,000 iRating. And we have just got enough time to put a second lap in here, as long as we don't give ourselves an X. Okay, well, just be absolutely terrible. Felt like it was going to drive straight off there again. Downshifted to first, which I haven't done normally. I don't know what's going on. Other than I didn't do a whole lot of practice, and I'm just bad at this. So it looks like 3 GT4s have yet to set a lap. I don't know if they'll have time to get a lap in. See if this one crossing the line on the map gets a number. They do not, so hopefully we don't have too many of them starting behind the GR86s, because that could get ugly. We're going to set a horrible lap, but we'll see where that puts us. probably at the rear. The daylight stuff's going to be fairly bright. If it's too bright, I'll turn it down on a pit stop, but there is our lap. 2:11 puts us 10th. Very poor. Take a look at the weather. Do have some rain moving in. Where is it coming from? All right. Give all that normal stuff. We have got everyone out here. We are starting way back here. And we just have one GT4 at the back, so. And I don't know if they're even in here now. So, let's grid up.
One lap to green. Line up on the right side. Closed. Pit road is closed. Looks like there's rain in the area. Be mindful. You're on a dry tyre. The estimated strength of field is 2,216.
So, it is currently 105.
Let's go points racing.
And the rain is supposed to show up at 6 o'clock, which is probably about 30 minutes into this. 40 minutes, 50 minutes. That caution actually may just randomly work out.
Still waiting on 2 cars to grid.
I'm going to have to remember to throw it at the 70th minute. And I don't even know how long we can actually go. Just waiting on someone ahead of us. Haven't even seen who all is in here.
23 car catch up, 33 car catch up.
But we will see them as we race.
19 car catch up, 77 car catch up, 81 car catch up, 51 car.
I've got to catch up to the 51. So I get a free row. We will be starting further back. With the way these split
Going green.
at class. If the first class has an odd number, then it gets all funky up front.
The pace car is off. Be ready.
We'll go ahead and get ready to clear all.
Green flag, green flag.
And here we go. 24 hours in 3 hours. Although the video is probably going to be about 3.5, 4 hours with the brakes and starting it early.
To the right. Still there, hold your line.
We do have incidents that create drive-throughs, so
Still there, hold your line.
everyone's got to think about that as well. And then just keeping the car on track. Really staying in the draft is going to be very key. I'm not sure we got much to stay in the draft. Overdrive and entry right now, though. We know that for sure. All started slowing down earlier than I thought they were going to, and Scared me for a moment. Alright, we are in 8th. GT4s are just entering the chicane. It looks like we're just maybe a little slow as well on the straights. We've got a car off and
You got a slow car on the right.
engine damage possibly on lap 1. Just gonna stay low. That is unfortunate. They can stick around and wait for the next race. And that is Tyler. We have lost a lot of time.
Filling up now should get us to the end.
Yeah, I don't think that's true. We have lost the front group, though. Way too slow through the chicane. But there's a whole lot more to this race. And as long as we stay on our lap, although the GT4 leader is going to split our class up once they start lapping us, and if he's in the middle of it, that will create some advantages and disadvantages. Charles passed us.
Car on your left.
Off. He's clearly quicker. Hopefully he can drag us up there.
Clear on the left.
Oh no, that's Philip, sorry. Need to be driving it a little harder through the apex, I think. So it looks like we can do about 15 laps, it's saying. That's going to get us to about 40 minutes in. So it should only be a one stop, but it also depends on when the rain hits. If the rain hits. But it looks like it was going to with how much it was showing. It's only actually showing 6 p.m. and 8 p.m., so it may not hit. All right. We have kind of gained back. You get 15x and then you start getting penalties, so. Yeah, we'll hopefully not get there. These guys all drug us around to a 207. We are all packed up on each other. But only lap 3, so obviously things will change. Currently now 2 o'clock in sim. Looking like the MX-5 race with everyone just stuck together right now. GT4s have spread out a bit more, but they did also have that lap 1 issue. I don't know what the shift points are for this car. I feel like I'm not doing it right.
Car on your left, we're on the right.
Boy.
3 wide. Car on your left, 2 wide. Clear.
That was scary. Thought for sure we were getting damage. Doubt we are making it back up to that group unless they slow each other down. We'll just get Philip ahead of us because he's quicker, or was quicker. He now has front end damage, so doesn't seem to be hurting him now, but just try to get him past us, but he wasn't going to go for the dive there.
There's an incident ahead.
I don't see anything. That has allowed Charles to catch up to us. We have gained a lot of time on these guys. Was not expecting that. That's not going to help us. Do a little bump drafting. Hope it doesn't go all wrong. Try to shift up well before he does. Oh, it's getting sketchy there. I'm just not very good through that point. They've pulled away massively. We just need to get these guys past us. Go low, please. Please go low. There you go. Just pull me around.
Stay on the right. Still there, hold your line. Clear.
All right. Lap 5, we can do 12 more laps on fuel. A little strange there. Let these guys pull us around. Hopefully we'll be much better. So we're going to top off because we've only got a 7.3 gallon fuel tank. We're not going to take tires unless it's raining, because tires take absolutely forever in this car. Just back off. I couldn't tell where I was, and I don't want to. We'll take the X. Got a little sketchy there. See what the weatherman has to say.
No expected change in conditions.
Okay. The rain has, the chances have died out a bit. Very surprised the GT4s have not caught up. quicker. But I guess 20 seconds quicker. It's going to take about 8 laps. They have very much spread out up in the GT4 class, which is good news for us because that's just going to make it easier. Although when they come across the pack of guys that are ahead of us, and a lot of people are not used to multi-class racing, so it could get very interesting from both ends of it. But hopefully everyone's smart. Let's lift off here. So yeah, the big deal is going to be, is the caution going to come out while the leader is in the middle of our class? We've still got an hour and 16 minutes left in this race, so long ways to go. We're definitely not making ourselves faster though right now. Front group has pulled out 2 seconds since we had the chicane issue. That's not going to help things. All right, let's see if we can get a cough drop unwrapped. All right, did that without wrecking. I gotta get caught back up here. GT4's just behind us.
Faster car coming up quick.
When he is pitting. They've had to pit way earlier than I thought they were going to have to. Or at least he had to. Hopefully I didn't screw up and give someone a really short tank. Or maybe he left qualifying fuel in.
Group of faster cars approaching. Left side.
This place always sucks right here in the kink with faster cars. Luckily the cornering speed is all about the same. Although that's just gonna keep the Porsche stuck.
Car on your left. Clear.
squeeze out a bit there. Ryan, 2.9 seconds behind us. And yeah, it looks like we've got 3 GT4s, or no, 2 GT4s on pit road.
Traffic approaching.
Yeah, that was going to get awkward if he tried to get up there. Philip's been hurting himself by not just lifting off a little earlier into the chicane, and so he gets stuck on the outside of the guy, and then they're both slower. But looks like GT4 class is going to have to pit multiple times, or much more than us.
Car on your left.
Okay, we just wrecked him.
Still there, hold your line. Clear.
I'm going to clear all, in case he had a unsafe pit entry there. Yeah, bump drafting does not work with this car. Especially, it's weird, it works in the turn, but the minute you get on the straight, it goes bad. Alright, almost 4 o'clock now in sim. See, the sun is starting to get lower. It's getting brighter there. That's where the rain will be coming from as well. Ryan, though, has tracked us down after all of those issues. Yeah, it's stable, though. The minute, though, you get on the straightaway, then things just start getting ugly. I think it's just because we're moving back and forth so much more on the straights. But I think we may have lucked out with the rain. See if we can get Charles back here. Or get myself off track by overdrive and entry, trying to catch him in one corner. Alright, another check of the weather. 71% chance of rain at 8 o'clock. Wow, that's stuck.
Faster car coming up quick.
Alan still in the lead after the pit stops. He finally gets to lap us. Ooh, Philip. I was checking up the same point. All right.
Group of faster cars approaching.
4:11 now in the afternoon. Still a long ways away from pit stops. Looks like we're clear. I don't want to be the front car. I don't feel like I'm fast enough. We are at some points, but I mean, maybe if I can get Charles' draft. He lost a bit of time there getting lapped. Oh shit. Well, at least that'll get them around us.
Left side.
It'll be interesting to see what people do. I assume most people are not going to realize
Still there, hold your line. Clear on the left.
how slow tire changes are with this car until they do it.
Faster cars approaching. We expect light rain soon.
Light rain soon. I think we're still far away from it. Big thing would be, it would be awesome for us to, our one stop to be able to, or our first stop to be able to put rain tires on, but we're 6 laps away, so I don't think that's going to happen, because I think the rain is much further out. Almost tipped it over. We got Gavin coming up on us. Sun definitely going down.
Faster traffic approaching. Right side, clear on the right. Faster traffic approaching.
Oop, nearly. All right, we're getting into the golden hour. 4:45 in the afternoon. Here goes my dad. Draft is massive here. I don't think Phillip is down on speed because of the front end damage being out front. It's not going to really matter. It's really just right now a race between us three. The only way we're catching anyone up front is due to tire calls or having to pit multiple times for the rain. If it does get too bad, then you also have the yellow that's coming with 20 minutes left.
You've got about 5 laps of fuel left.
So that fuel has gotten us 30 minutes of racing. Which has been 4 hours in sim time. So if it does rain, we'll have to fuel up, and hopefully we'll be able to stretch it to the end. End time should be around 1 a.m. Ooh. Big bobble. We got a GT4 taking the wide line, and he is struggling. We all survive. GT4 is catching us.
Rain is close. Let us know if you want rain tires.
Haven't seen any signs of rain yet, but the spotter is definitely letting us know that it is behind him, behind the tower. Alex has caught back up. That's how much slower we've been going. Let's go ahead and push the rubber off the screen. Forgot that you can do that. You can also turn that off. Yeah, I'm not seeing much that looks like rain behind, but it's honestly really hard to tell. They've like made the clouds way too high for rain. It's saying 71% chance at 8 o'clock, 3% chance at 6. So
we expect light rain soon.
It's going to be interesting. Rain right at sunset, or just after. It's going to throw people off a bit. But I don't think it's going to last for too long. It's still going to, I think, if it rains for 15 minutes, we're going to have to put tires on. We got our pit stop coming up. I mean, we could do something crazy and put rain tires on during our pit stop. But I think we're just better off doing no tires in a second pit stop than being way off pace. Alex is going to get put in an awkward spot right here.
Faster traffic approaching. Right side.
This is going to make us lose the draft a bit, but it's fine. And we're all about the same speed through the corners, so
left side.
Just need him to go and then pull us up with some draft. That's not going to help us with him going out there.
All right. Keep to the left. Clear on the right.
That's fine though. We're about to pit. 3 laps. Probably 2 laps. As long as we don't get hooked here from bump draft.
Keep to the right. Still there. Clear on the left.
And we got James behind us. So, we have only gone backwards here.
The lead is pitting now.
That is from our class.
Right side. Still there, hold your line. Stay on the left. Clear.
Just be safe. I think a lot of people are going to take tires and we'll gain a bunch of tracks position back. Night lights just came on. Should be a little brighter now.
You've got about 2 laps of fuel left.
We can do one more lap. Just double check what the weather is. Still 3%, then 71% at 8, 5% at 10. So dusk happens very quickly on 8 times speed. It will be
traffic approaching.
It'll be dark very quickly. We can do one more lap for sure.
The lead is pitting now.
Just pedal it for a moment.
You're in the top 10.
We will be pitting this time. I wish the spotter would give you a time amount, how far the rain is out, you know, possible rain in 15 minutes. Almost into the darkness for the next 50 minutes. But we're pitting this time. Make sure it's no tires and full fuel. See what we get.
The leader's pitting now.
Should be the rest of our class this time.
You should pit to refuel.
There's the rain. Do we do it? Do we do wet? I think we're throwing the wet tires on.
5, 3,
I think we just gotta risk it. We're so far behind right now that I think that's the call. The rain comes out, or the rain starts falling right when we get to pit road. It's showing that it's gonna be a little bit, like at least 30 minutes of rain. And if we're wrong, we're wrong. But it's going to be worse for us to be on slicks than rain tires, I think. If it doesn't rain enough, I think the rain tires are fine.
All clear, punch it.
For a moment. But
You're in the top
the slicks are not going to be fun. I've struggled big time with them when I was looking at what the car could do. So now it's just about getting the track wetness up, not overheating these tires.
Faster car coming up quick.
But now it's going to get dicey because
Clear.
people that just pit are going to want to stay out on their slicks and not get back in. Watch the track wetness bar in the bottom left. That'll tell you if the track's actually getting wetter. This could cost us more time though than a second pit stop, so we will see. Take some data from, we were 93, 94, 90, and 94 on our tires that came off, so we can definitely triple stint them in the final race when we don't have rain to worry about.
Faster traffic approaching.
Cold rain tires that aren't ready for rain yet. Luckily we get through there fine. Gonna be interesting though to see what everyone else did. Taking a huge gamble here,
Coming up quick.
but it's not raining enough. Gavin flashing us. I don't have a button for that. All I can do is this.
You're in the top 10.
Oh yeah, they don't have the grip. Track's still listed as dry. So we're going to be costing ourselves 2-3 seconds a lap. What was that lap? Didn't say. We're going to be eating some time, but if it rains enough, oh, it's mostly dry now, so it is going up, so. Alright, we're okay. That rain fell at the perfect time for us. Alright, so the rain should stop around 10 p.m. It's currently 6:50.
Faster traffic approaching.
Everyone's getting some bad timing on catching cars through here, but thankfully it's not like they're super fast through the chicane, like an LMP or something.
Car right. Clear on the right.
Starting to see spray kicked up. Still mostly dry. It's not declared a rain race yet. We're not going to be getting back to those 208s, but we possibly can start gaining on people if they're on slicks. Just needed a little wetter. And then when the caution comes out, is it going to be dry enough at that point for people to go back to slicks? Are you going to want to risk it? Baby it around? I think what we found out in the drying track series that we did was it's just much better to be on rain tires and a track drying out too much than being on slicks in the rain. Alex is 15 seconds ahead of us. I don't think he took tires. We are all alone. Still mostly dry, and it's not like the rain has gotten heavier. Obviously can't see anything. Oh, Philip is on pit road. He's coming out, so he's made a second stop, I think.
Faster car coming up quick.
Well, missed that corner a bit.
Car right. Still there. Stay on the left. Clear.
Cost us some time, but nothing we can do on that one. Okay, it definitely seems like it's not going to be letting up, so we may have to start thinking about the rain line as well. Very lightly wet, so felt it there. Okay, it is very slippery. Andrew is catching us quickly. Oh, and well, it looked like the rain was stopping there, but might just be the angle our car's at. Yeah, Andrew is flying. But is it still slicks are better? Because we don't have any information where we can find out what tire they're on.
Right side. Keep to the left. Clear.
He's just absolutely quicker in a straight line as well. Do I have
No
damage?
damage. Car looks
Oh,
clean.
I'm just slow. We're going to try to stay off the rubber. I guess it works. Definitely a very light rain though, because in like 3 laps when I was testing rain, it went from dry to a pretty slick track. So I'm gonna brake over here though after that last time through here. We've definitely lost the delta of time we're losing versus a second pit stop. I don't think we're making that back up from when they pit, so looks like it was the wrong call. We'll see. Pretty much you just got to get it to 30 minutes to go, and then then you can make it on fuel. I need to turn traction control up. Is that gonna just completely screw me? Seems to be the only thing traction control and ABS do in this car before the update was just make you worse. Yeah, the braking there is definitely sloshy, if that's the correct word. But it hasn't gotten any more rain. We don't have anything standing.
Traffic approaching.
Still very lightly wet. And we just seem to be extremely slow on the straightaways. Andrew's 7 seconds ahead of us right now. Oh, somehow we lacked a turn there as well. Fill it back on pit road.
Faster traffic approaching.
So I don't know what he's got going on. Here's Bob. Maybe he's got a penalty. Off tracks incidents. Allen's on pit road, but that may be just a scheduled stop from the lead. .1 to Andrew. Oh my god, not gonna help ourselves if I stay out on that line every time. He's still pulling away. Like, I'm just bad.
Faster car coming up quick.
But we haven't had it declared a wet race, so that's also kind of hurting me, the gamble. So it is now 8 o'clock. And 100% rain at this time, obviously. But it's only going to get less and less rain from this point on, so we did not gain anything out of that. And I think we're going to have to take slicks on our next stop. But everyone will be able to adjust with 20 minutes to go, because we will have the caution that no one else knows about. And depending where the overall leader is, I may throw it slightly early or later, just so that it doesn't split up the GR86 class. Even though that's a real life thing, it's just not going to be fun for anyone. I mean, we're about to get lapped by our class leader, so they are in the infield, so we are really far behind. But yeah, the gamble did not pay off.
Clear up soon.
And that is why, because if no one else is struggling right now, they're not going to start struggling more as it gets lighter. So currently P11. The rain has completely stopped. The track will still be wet-ish, but yeah, this has not gone well. That was not the call at all. Can we save enough fuel? what? Yeah, we got 8 laps of fuel, so that gets us 16 minutes, so. We just need to not get lapped by our class leader. But I don't think I'm even going to be able to, we're all spread out so far over the map that I don't think I'm going to be able to make it fair. I think some people may stay a lap ahead. Some people may need to take a wave around.
Faster traffic approaching.
Just giving away time. I think Dan and James did the same thing, as they're dropping as hard as we are. So I think our pit window opens here at the 30-minute mark. We could jump in, do another tire change, get fuel, but I'd rather do the tire change under the caution. But no one else knows that, so I think what we'll do is jump in knowing that we can go the rest of the way, put slicks on, and then we don't have the knowledge of when the caution comes out. It all resets, we all go back to the lead lap once we get to race 2, so this is more just the experience of running a full day-night cycle. So yeah, if I didn't know when the caution was coming out, I'd be popping in right now. All I can do to him.
Pit boxing, 5, 3, 2, 1. Right here.
Oh my god. Okay, well, it's been a total failure so far. If we can get out ahead of our class leader, maybe we can salvage it. But we're gonna have to have some major luck in about 9 minutes for that, and they're gonna pass us here, so. And they shouldn't have to take tires because I don't think they changed off of slicks.
Okay, punch it.
84, 93, 83s on the front. So put it into the wall. Well, I thought we got lucky, but it just tricked us into making the wrong call.
Faster traffic approaching.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of grip out here. Oh, there's not a lot of grip out there.
Clear.
Yeah, so I'm going to need Billy to pit. And I'm going to need all of the people in my class to pit. I don't think we're coming back from this mistake until we
Faster car coming up quick.
get the reset at 2 a.m. or 1 a.m. It rained, but just not enough. So, in 6 minutes and 45 seconds, the caution's coming out. And we're just going to go with wherever it is. We'll take a wave around if enough people pit. But I honestly don't even know how the wave around's going to work. It's going to get funky. And hopefully we can make it on fuel, but with the caution laps, we should be fine. Oh my God. My driving though, not so much. Looks like we're just going to be battling James, who has pit again. Probably did the same thing I did as, okay, I got to get off of these wet tires because that was not the call. I mean, look how much quicker we are, and it's still very lightly wet. I thought we were going to get some more rain, and we did not. So 5 minutes away. Hopefully no one will be on pit road, because pit road can get stupid when the caution comes out. And hopefully no one is running out of fuel at that point.
The lead is pitting now.
It's good news for us. Although not really. It's not going to make any difference. We'll be ahead of them, but we're not going to have the GT4 leader in between us unless next lap by Billy pits, but they're still just coming out now. And since it's going to be based off of overall, me holding these guys off means absolutely nothing.
Faster traffic approaching.
All right, 3 minutes.
The leader is coming up on you. They're not our fight.
It will be interesting, though, to see what our class does, because I'm guessing none of them have taken tires. And they could gain a pretty big advantage by hopping in and taking tires, but just depends on how far behind you get.
Car on your left. Stay on the right. Clear on the left. Car on your left. Clear on the left.
All right, 1 minute, 40 seconds. And we'll see what the running order gets laid out into. Got to remember what button I put it on. Everyone's going to get an idea if I have to erase. I think it's 4. Yes, it is. We will go ahead and do it. Where is the leader? Do it now.
Caution, yellow flag. They want you in single
That
file.
way
Pit road is
he
closed
picks
right
up
now.
the pace car right away, and then we don't have a bunch of laps under caution. And this is where the wrecks happen, because everyone's backed it down, and then they will overdrive corners, because everyone always forgets that, oh yeah, I've slowed down, but I still got to slow down enough for the tight corners. Leaders at pit exit. Hopefully no one's caught out on fuel. And then we're just going to have to hope that the GT4's pit, the couple of them that are ahead of us, and not many pit behind us. Here's that overdriving something because I'm under caution, not paying attention. We could get lucky here with the way it's fallen, because we could get a lap back, but the rest of the GR86 field behind us doesn't. But again, I have no idea how wave arounds are going to even work in this.
Catch up, 51 car.
But yeah, will the leaders decide to hop in and get fresh tires? I don't think they will. I think I'd much rather have warmer tires. Looks like everyone's going to catch up, though. Back of the field may be a little late. If we had more time to test this, I'd make the wave arounds just cut through turn 1 to NASCAR turn 1. That way they could get back around quicker. It's not like we're going to catch the back end of the field on the wave around. And that's if we even get to. So we've got to have Billy
Catch up, 51 car.
and Jacob both pit. But I think they'll have to. I think we caught them actually in the middle of their cycle. But this is not something you get to experience on iRacing very often, so no one's really going to know what to do. It looks like we'll be getting the wave around. Billy and Jacob in.
One to go, next time by. Pit road is closed right now.
I think that screwed everything up there with quick caution. We'll see. It may not give us the wave around. I don't think I even want to attempt to try to manage that. Yeah, it's looking like it is.
Past the pace car. Past the pace car.
Justin and Daniel probably getting confused because they are the leaders. You don't normally get a wave around by being the leader. Once it looks like everyone has gotten around, I may toss the caution, but that may cause us more issues. Doesn't look like James is passing. He should. I don't know why they are not passing. Let's move around. We're gonna do one more lap of yellow.
Hang on, we're not going green.
Because this is gonna screw everything up.
Not going green. Not going green.
I've got to get it so that the GT class leader is trying to do this without wrecking. Wave around. Wave around. Wave around. And wave around. Okay, I think I got everything set up. Gavin's GT4 leader. So he should now be the leader. He's in third right now, but he gets the lead because Billy and Jacob pit. Don't know if that's right, but that's what we're doing. We'll clear penalties because that may cause a bunch of stupidness. But with it going 1 to green instantly, that caused everyone that was supposed to get the wave around that wasn't ahead of Billy at a certain point, screwed it all up. So hopefully I didn't move a GT4 ahead of everyone else. I don't think I did. It looks like we're all good. So, leader should be Gavin now, if I've done it all correctly. Yes. All right. Ryan got stuck behind. Hopefully he understands why. Hack is still in the infield. You need about a 5-lap caution for wave arounds to catch up. Now we're catching up now. Oop, big frame freeze. Track is back to mostly dry. But yeah, that rainfall, all that did was take us out of contention. But looks like we would have been out of contention anyways, because Ryan got trapped a lap down. I don't think the back of the field's going to make it, but most of the field will. We're getting there. All right, so it's going to be a 10-minute shootout to the end. It's a long caution period, but I guess could be worse. Looks like Jacob got a penalty. Tell everyone just line up, we'll clear penalties. They're not going to make it to the back, so I don't know if I can clear penalties now. If they're trying to get themselves all the way to the back, it's not going to work out. I don't know how they got a penalty. But it's going to get a bit crazy here as we are all mixed in. Hopefully nothing too terrible happens, but we will get clear all up. And we're going to stay low.
Green flag, green flag.
GT4s can jump to the outside. All right, we're back to racing.
You got a slow car on the right. You got a slow car on the left.
We are back to wrecking.
Ahead. Car right. Group of faster cars approaching. Still there.
Yeah.
Keep to the left.
Definitely need to do something about the class and just have the GTs line up ahead of all the Toyotas.
Car right. Stay on the left. Stay on the left.
The car
Clear
off.
on the right.
Oh, we got a car around.
Still there. Faster traffic approaching. Keep to the left. Clear on the right.
Try to clear one more time. Make sure.
Right side. Clear.
Gavin had a issue there. He was on the apron. Yeah, we'll probably not do a caution in the second race.
Car on your left.
Seems that just created more chaos than it needed to. I mean, that's racing, but with it not lining up by class, I don't know if that caused all the issues.
Faster traffic approaching.
But wonder what happened to Gavin there. We've got a car behind for position and a car ahead for position, but we've also got 5th and 6th racing for position, so it's one of those, what matters more right now.
Faster traffic approaching. You got a slow car on the left. There's an incident ahead.
That is Shane off. I'm going to just let everyone know after this there won't be a caution in the final 90 minutes.
Faster traffic approaching. Car right. Clear on the right.
Ryan is behind us now. He was in 7th, but all of the things, I think he got caught up in that. That's not what I wanted. I wanted to go to the outside. We're going to full send outside. Didn't work. Had to try.
Clear all around. Car on your left. Clear.
Had to make a try.
Left side.
Hoping that they'd go back to 2 wide.
To the right. Clear on the left.
5 minutes left in this one. Then a 15-minute break. Everybody gets a new car for the second half. Oh, Billy's out of the race. But everyone's still got a chance. Otherwise, if they didn't and we set it based on where they finished and how many laps down for the next race, we would get a lot of people leaving. So this race is kind of meaningless. If I was going to do a series like this, I would just award points for both races evenly, and then best average obviously pays out the best. But yeah, we just don't have any speed. Is traction control ABS off? I think 0 is off. Let's give it a try. Okay, let's put some ABS on.
6.513.
I think we're gonna have some crunchy M&Ms though. I just feel like something's gonna happen, especially as Alex has a chance to get up to 3rd place, but he's got to get around James and Colton. The 205 optimal, but everyone's getting quick. All right, 2 laps left. White flag next time by.
The car in P5 just set the fastest lap. 6.252. Right side. Clear.
Andrew just backing out of it. Probably the better idea. Being able to get 7th just by us all wrecking. Or he may be tight on fuel, but
Left
doubtful.
side. Still there, hold your line. Keep to the right. Stay on the right.
Try not to turn in, but we're not going to have any draft here.
Still there.
We were almost ahead. But all we did was slow ourselves down now.
Keep to the right.
Now we got draft. But I don't think I can outbrake him here.
Clear.
While keeping it on track. And not completely slowing us down. Been good racing though. The white flag this time.
You've got about 5 laps of fuel. White flag, white flag.
Started to hook me. Colton and James ahead of us. Ooh. No idea what's going on with the lighting on Colton's car. That's just a random paint that it put on it, and most of the spec maps are broken. We just don't have that pull up everyone else does in the draft.
left side. We're on the right, 3 wide. Left side, 2 wide. We're on the right,
Just stay
3
wide.
Still there, still there. Car on your left, 2 wide. Clear on the left. Left side.
Don't think we're going to get anything, but
Hold your line.
we can try.
Still
And
there.
there it is. All right, 15-minute break. I will be back at some point,
There's the flag.
and
It's over.
yeah, we will get going on the final 90
Nice
minutes.
run. Solid work.
Alright, we are 4 minutes away. Get a nice little rest period here, and then back into it for another 90 minutes. But, yeah, we're going to have a short little morning stint here. I think we're starting at 3. We are losing a few people, but that's bound to happen. It's a very long event. I don't know if there's anything that we can do to this setup to make it quicker without me ruining things. I would say maybe move the ride height up on the front, but I don't even know. Maybe dropping the rear. Let's do that. Let's just drop it a tiny bit and see if it does anything for us. But yeah, definitely no tires as we go through this final 90 minutes here. A little bit thinner field, but should be fine.
You're on a dry tire.
So 3:10 a.m. right now. And it's actually 3:10 p.m. in real life. Or 3:11 p.m. So yeah, we're going to grid up. Some GT4s need to move up. And then we'll finish off into the daytime till about 3 p.m. in the afternoon, I think. Since we're starting so much later with this break, a 15-minute break ends up being 2 hours, so. Having a lot of people leave for the second race, but hopefully we have enough for it to be fun. With the GR86s, I mean, we were all stacked on each other, so it should be pretty good. But yep, it is 3:20 in the morning, and we will get going.
1 to go. Next time by. Line up on the left side. You're on a dry tire. Pit road is closed right now. The estimated strength of field is 2,216. There are a lot of points on the table. Be smart and get a good finish.
Hopefully this works out. And then we will clear all. But we should be able to go now. So GT4s need to pull forward. Hopefully they do. Don't want people trying to pass.
Catster, 77 car. Catster, 19 car.
Billy, and then
Catster, 7 car.
Tyler should pull up.
Pastor, 57 car.
He's taking the bad way of doing it, though. There we go. All right. That should be everyone. We still got a decent field here, so.
Catster, 88 car.
All right, so no tires, no rain, no yellows. This is just a 90-minute race
Green, stay focused.
with my voice cracking. Not going to have one at the end of this race,
Post
but
car is off. Time to
hopefully
do
it's a
your
fun
job.
one.
Green, green, green.
Do a couple of clear alls. Somehow they didn't get penalties. We do have some water getting
Car right.
up on the
Keep to the left.
windscreen, but I think we're okay.
Clear on the right.
That's what caught everyone else out at the start of the last race, was the wet and cold tires. I'm going to continue to clear penalties,
Car stop on the
though.
right.
Uh-oh.
Right side. Still there, hold your line. Clear.
All right. Well, it looks like none of the penalties actually happened, because it said no penalties every time. I'm just going to continue to do it. Make sure, because we don't want anyone's race ruined immediately. We are going to have to get a little more aggressive here. Oh, it's very lightly wet. It's actually gotten wetter somehow. That's weird. But not enough for wet tires needed. I don't know how it got wetter, though, other than it just rolled all back onto the racing line. What we don't want to do, though, is lose the pack. So hopefully we can suck up here to at least third.
Filling up now should get us to the end.
That was a lie last time. We're not going to jump out. Side draft seems to be pretty brutal. Alright, good. Warren was able to start. He wasn't sure if his headset was going to last, so he may have a mechanical issue later on. Hopefully not, though. We're not going to slow ourselves down by going to the inside of Ryan here. Saw how terrible that worked last race. But little mistakes will start to separate us all. And then we've got 12th place. Brett must have had an issue. It's going to make his race really long right now. Pick up a 1X there. I think everything's okay behind. Yep, there's the car stopped. Well, that gives someone to draft with Brett. I'm not going to push on the straights, though.
Right side. Stay on the left. Clear on the right.
Just getting massively stacked on each other. I'm sure most of us are on the same setup as well with the low downforce. Ryan able to get a pass done there.
Car right. Still there. Clear on the
Try
right.
to take advantage of this because we saw how you get the inside line when you get up on the track.
Keep to the left.
Hopefully that gains us a
Keep
spot.
to the left. Still there.
All right.
Hold your line.
Although the side draft is killing us right now. Okay, we're good. Is that Justin up front? No, that is Shane up front. Okay, so definitely getting some bigger runs now, I feel. I think there was some issues behind us though, but they're going to catch up quite a bit here because
Car in P9.
we're
Just set the fastest
practically
lap.
coming to a stop there.
8.3. Car on your left. Clear.
Traction control may have helped us as well. Oh wait, it's still on a 1. So that reverted back. That's fine though. Once we get rid of this little extra water on track, then we'll go to 0 and see what that does for us. Well, that was only 8 minutes of racing. Very long ways to go, but if we can just keep in the front pack. Hopefully we won't have such a boring spot. But everyone's just sitting, riding, maybe doing a little fuel saving. does seem like the leader has to pit much earlier, like 2 laps. But I think he can make it to 30 minutes every time, so it's not really too big of a deal. Especially now with knowing no rain's coming.
The car in P9, just set the
Yeah,
bus
we're just
lap.
all stuck on each other.
8.203.
I think the main thing you got to do is just not get caught up in a fight that's only going to move you up the order, because it could just make you lose the draft, and then once you do that, I'm not sure you have many options. Oh God, I nearly ripped my wheel off, pulling it backwards, trying to stop. But it gave us the extra braking power, I guess. That would have been bad. GT4s still about a half a lap behind, going through the infield. I don't know, Shane may just pull away. I feel like that gap's getting bigger and bigger, but we'll have to see what it is in turn 1. Because it could just be Justin going a little slower, knowing that the draft's going to pull him back up. No, yeah, they're instantly to his bumper there. Just like we are to Warren. You gain a lot right here in turn 1.
All right. Clear.
Almost gave ourselves a dumb 1X for no reason.
Right side. Still there. Stay on the left.
This is not going to be good. Okay,
Clear.
we got the drive off.
Car right.
We just got to turn
Clear
it
on
in
the
there.
right.
All right, traction control to 0. Don't think we need it. Just need driver control. Not downshifting unnecessarily. Yeah, a little skittish through there, but it's only going to get better. 5:22 in the morning, and I assume sunrise is like 7:30.
Left side. Still there. Hold your line.
Feel like we got to take advantage of this slow turn 1.
The car in 7. Just set the fastest lap.
That didn't work.
7.865. Keep to the right.
And it loses us a spot.
Keep
Or
to the
2.
right.
Whoa.
Clear, left side.
Okay, maybe we need that traction control still.
There, hold your line. Clear.
Keep it on, especially for going off the racing line. Didn't want to go in too hard there. Cost Charles a bunch there, but I didn't want to slam into Warren. Thought maybe we could make something up if they got really slow through turn 1, but we just went too wide. The GT4s are definitely going to split us up, though, when they come through, so I think getting track position before that happens is going to be key. I just don't know if we can get track position. Alright, we should be able to push Warren through the corner.
The car in P6. Just set the fastest lap. 7.82.
Charles able to catch back up to us. Turn 1 is just so slow right now, with everyone having to back it down for the draft. There's about to be something happening, though. Everyone's getting aggressive. I don't know if they're thinking about it the same way I am, but once those GT cars start coming through, it's going to cause separation, and you're kind of going to be stuck in the position you're in, or only have a shot at a couple of spots. Question is, though, are we going any faster? You know, like, if I were to pit early and just have clean track, would that help me? Am I as quick as Shane? Big checkups happening.
Faster car coming up quick.
That, whatever it was, is going to cost us. Back off here, because, whoa, okay, he was pitting. Well, that cost us. We're going to lose that lead pack.
Car right. Clear.
Just not sure what happened to Ryan for him to slow down like that.
Car on your left. Still there, hold your line. Stay on the right. Clear on the left.
We can do 9 more laps, which is like 18 more minutes. Which means that we have 7-minute gap but we'll probably say 5 minutes. So I think at 1:05 left, I could pit early if I wanted to, if I feel like I'm being held up. I don't think we are, though. I think we're benefiting from getting pulled around more than we're getting held up. Should have looked at the numbers for Brett, how far back he was, see if he's been gaining on us or not on his own. But yeah, let's uncheck tires so we don't forget about that. It's not letting me uncheck tires. There we go. Alright. Full fuel.
The car in P6 just set the fastest lap. 6.822.
Warren just sets the fastest lap. Ooh. Lost the front end there. Probably about an hour away from sunrise, so 15 minutes. That hurt us. It's fine though, they're all stacked up on each other, so they're going to be checking up at the chicane. So all the GTs have pit, I assume. They will be working their way back to us. Okay, almost cutting.
The car in P7 just set the fastest lap.
That was Charles.
6.537.
Still can't sorry, pit yet. And GTs are going to be coming through. One more lap. We do have some color in the sky. Sun's coming up. mistake up there, maybe a slowdown. That's going to allow Shane to pull away a bit. Especially if they get side by side. Justin's got to slow down, it looks like. You know what? Screw it. I'm pitting this time. I feel like all of that going on, as well as the slowdown clearing, is going to separate them so much.
5, 3, 2.
So
1.
Let's pit.
Right here.
And hopefully not lose out a bunch of time, and then catch up with them when they pit in a few laps.
Okay, go.
Hopefully get the GT traffic past us. Maybe a bad idea, but it just felt like there was going to be a lot of time lost there. Ooh, nearly wrecked. We'll see what we can do on our own. That's going to be the key. We're not going to be doing 6s, but that's not the number we need to be doing. It just felt like everything was going to be really messed up with GT's passing, slow down, getting cleared. Felt like I needed to try to do a lap on my own, and then hopefully come out with the front pack when they all pit. Otherwise, we're just going to start getting shuffled back as we check up more and more. But here's the real question: is how much are we losing on the straight?
Faster car coming up quick.
This may have been a bad idea. My dad is in the pits on the same lap as us, so he may be out of the race.
A group of faster cars approaching.
Move to the top, just make it easier. Overdrove. Yeah, they've pulled a long ways out already from me. Dumb idea. But we'll see. Well, it's going to be a really dumb idea if I go off all on my own. It's going to be an even dumber idea if I can't make it to the end. Because now I'm using up more fuel. And essentially we were doing 206s, 207s, 206s, 207s, because we were catching, then slowing, catching, slowing, so. It's not going to work, but once again, trying something on the first stop to ruin our race for the rest of the race. 209, you're not quick. Draft is just too key in these smaller cars. Or slower cars, I should say. But we'll get to watch the sunrise without worrying about everyone around us. They should be pitting the next couple of laps, I think. They're on pit road, so we gotta hope we at least catch up with one or two of them, but we may be off sequence now with them for the rest of the race. And it's just Phillip on pit road. Looks like James is out of the race though. So something happened after we bailed. It must have just happened in the last lap because he's still ahead of us in the standings. We're out ahead of Phillip, but he may have lost the draft, and that's why. They all are going to have to take a little extra more fuel than what we did, but then on the final stop, we're going to have to take more than them. So any little extra moisture that's left will be gone soon. Not that that's been a concern at all. I think really it was just in the curbing.
The lead is pitting now.
Uh-oh.
Car in P5, just set the fastest lap.
That was almost bad.
6.105.
All right, let's see if we can catch up with Andrew. And Shane. Shane's going to be the key thing to see how much we lost. Shane's rolling, it looks like.
You're in the top 10.
5.3 seconds back. We may, if he was at the front of the pack, we may just get lucky and reattach ourselves to the back, but then we're going to have to pit before everyone again, so it was a dumb idea. .1 to Phillip. With the bump draft not really being a thing that makes you super quick, I'm not too concerned about dropping back and trying to get a 2-car draft going. There's a weird sound in my left ear, like someone just shot themselves to the sky. It was an old bug that used to happen that would do that, and everyone could hear it when it happened. Alright, Charles, Colton, Brett are on pit road. Colton and Brett will be behind us. Charles is going to show us how bad we messed this up. Although, okay. Shane's pulling away from us. Phillip's catching us. We're just slow. We should have just let them all drag us around. Don't know what I thought. Thinking, oh, maybe we're quicker than them. The draft does stupid things to you. That's why everyone loves draft tracks. It's like, ooh, all of a sudden I'm quick. No. No. You're still slow. It's just everyone else is doing the work for you. That was terrible. Well, we'll get Phillip ahead of us, let him pull us around and save some fuel. But we're pretty much out of this one.
The lead is pitting now.
But I think we're essentially going to finish where we would have anyways. And if there was a wreck, then, and that's what got James, then we were right around him, so maybe it saved us. Warren and Alex are on there, on pit road now. Warren's got to hope that his equipment stays charged. They are just out 5 seconds ahead of us. Shane has actually maybe even gapped them on draft. It's going to be close. But we are in 6th, so we avoided whatever happened. But we're about to drop back, and we'll just need to let Phillip try to pull us up. Let's go traction control off now because it is fully dry. See if that gets us any speed anywhere.
The lead is pitting now.
Final person to pit. Pushing way wide, killing my exit.
The lead is pitting now. The lead is pitting now.
Okay. Would you like to tell me a few more times? That is Ryan. I'm guessing he'll come out 5 seconds ahead of us, and now we know that that's an easy way to lose 5 seconds. Ryan has come out 5.1 seconds ahead of us. People in the draft are just gone, but I don't think I was going to be staying with them. If Ryan has lost them and Philip lost them, I was probably going to do some shit like that and lose them. Once he gets here, I'm just going to let him go low.
Car on your left. Keep to the right. Clear.
Settle in back here and hopefully we can catch Ryan. But I'll be the first one pitting, losing 5 seconds every time. So, not going to work out. There's little strategy that you can do. That's kind of why I gave up on the Daytona 24. Just because, you know, we had done it many years. And then it was just like, okay, well, we kind of know where we're going to finish. Based on
the traffic approaching.
The first lap. So. Just got to let Billy get in there. GT4 is being as fast in the corners has caused some awkwardness. Gavin running second though. He's having a good little run. We push out wide again. Yeah, that's getting bright.
Faster traffic approaching.
It's 9:22 a.m. Didn't see him coming. All right, 46 minutes left in this one.
Faster traffic approaching.
We're just getting them all at the wrong spots.
Car right. Clear.
A little smoke from a lockup. Ryan's 7.4 ahead of us now. We may lose Phillip if we have a terrible corner here. It's right at the verge of it. Brett making up quite a bit of ground on us. And he's going to make up more as we got a pit earlier. And then he's going to have a shorter pit stop at the end. Okay, very surprised that wasn't a cutting. All right, well, almost 10 o'clock. I think we got 45 minutes left, so
Faster traffic approaching.
shot that one in. Nearly overdrove it.
Faster car coming up quick.
He's just gonna wait. Probably works out best. 'Cause right now, through this section, it's very rare they get around us on these short straights. Almost died.
Right side. Clear on the right.
Sure, the downshift's not helping me there. We are 6 seconds ahead of Brett, 8.7 and 9.2 ahead of Colton and Andrew. But if we lose that 5 seconds again every time we pit, they could be ahead of us at the end. Pushing it over my limit. But can't go any slower, otherwise we're going to lose our draft and start losing more time. an actual 24-hour event with this car would be kind of interesting, because you'd have to manage that taking tires and not tires, because you don't want to take them every time like you currently can in everything else, since it's so slow.
Faster car coming up quick.
I don't know how it would all work out. So hopefully we can get Bob past us. Get a little bit of his draft to try to pull us back to Phillip, but we're fading. Overdrove it. Just trying to get back to him. Got nothing. Now we just got to hope that we can make it to 30 minutes to go.
Faster traffic approaching.
We should be able to. 5 laps of fuel left. 10 more minutes.
You have about 5 laps of fuel left. Left side. Clear on the left.
So slow for like a minute, and then they go. Well, Brett's now within that 5-second mark. He pit 5 laps after us. He's going to have a very short fuel stop. We're probably going to end up 10th, even without any mistakes. I mean, I guess the loss isn't going to be as bad this time because we're not counting against people in the draft. But Colton and Andrew are hooked up, so they may be going quicker if they're working together. Brett's just catching us. Now that we've lost Phillip, we're dead in the water out here. I'm ready for it to be over with, though. 3 hours. Too long for me.
Faster traffic approaching.
Should be able to get to our inside. Nope. This is not going to have the drive until off the corner.
Car on your left. Left side. Clear on the left.
Having to do that twice in a row. Definitely hurting our track position to everyone else. So almost 11 o'clock. Got a little bit of haze in the sky. That was much better through there. No chance of rain. and it's not going to be heating up much more than this.
Faster traffic approaching.
Looks like it'll be partly cloudy and then clear at the end. But I'm thinking we're pretty much out of it. So I may just watch the last 30 minutes. Because I'm guessing there's some interesting racing happening. Shane and Justin, sorry, are long gone, it looks like. And I'm just losing that focus. We'll see though. 3 laps of fuel. I think that was one of the worst calls I've made, pitting early there. Well, Brett's looking pretty strong after starting off miles behind. He had to deal with that whole first run, no draft, so he's got pace.
Left side. Keep to the right. Clear.
Let him drag us around for a bit.
You have about 2 laps of fuel left.
And then we're going to have to give up this draft and be miles behind. Sun's out. I think I'm waiting too long to shift too.
Faster traffic approaching.
Ready for the pit stop though. I need some water. Looks like Tyler's not finishing this one. Yep, we both did that. We were both going extremely wide there. Didn't mean to block him. I just faded off that way. And then he was to our left.
You have about 1 lap of fuel left.
But now we got a pit. Gotta have the inside I need to bit. Make sure he knows.
You should fit to refuel. Right side. Still there. Clear on the right.
We did not uncheck. Tires, that would have been terrible.
5, 3,
We needed full fuel.
1. Right here.
And we're in. Alright. 29 minutes left in this. 28 minutes. 29. My voice is completely dying. I need to get that water.
Okay, go.
All right. Almost done. Almost 12. Since we had that 15-minute break, that's added 2 hours into it, so we're doing like 26 hours of Daytona, but only 24 sim hours of racing. Tires, 87, 86 on the fronts. But yeah, that call I made was very dumb. Should have known better. Only thing it did was maybe get us out of whatever happened to James.
The lead is fitting now.
But that's that doesn't help us.
Faster car coming up quick.
So once we kind of figure out where this all sorts, we may hop out and kind of watch the end, especially if I get too many more X's. Justin's now in the lead, but I think Shane had to pit. And you know what? I think we're just gonna back out of this. Charles is out, and Colton and all of them were. So let's just watch the end of this one, because I am completely drained with this cold and race. So that way we can kind of see what's going on with everyone else. Let's take a look at our current standings. Jacob is 3.6 behind. Billy's got the lead. Justin and Shane are massively separated from the pit stop, so it's all going to be about how they come out. Currently Ryan is in third, but I think there was a few others that had pit, like Alex. Billy going around Shane, and you know what? While we're waiting for the end of this, we can let's go back and look at the wrecks from the first race. If it goes back that far, or doesn't crash my computer. That is Andrew losing it and walling it. So at least it was all on his own. And then same thing there for Tyler. And Gavin around as well. When did he go around?
Okay.
Oh, he just loses it on his own as well. Cold tires catching everyone out. Then Alex, he has to check up weirdly. No contact there, or a little bit of contact with Phillip. Shane and Brett come together. We're gonna have a pit wall hit. We do. Brett and Shane turns in a bit much there. Oh, that is missing the corner. Now we got the rain out. Billy goes around. Everyone just starting to fade a little bit. Little kick out there, and then a big kick out, and heading the very wrong way. That can sometimes get you DQ'd if you go too far. Now he's got all the debris on his tires, and that's not going to stick. Alan going wide, out into the marbles. Nothing there. A little bit of a slide. Those Porsches, seems like that's all they do whenever I try to drive them. Another one there. And another one. And Billy, on the restart, loses it. Thankfully, oh, that was weird. Oh, no. He does get hit there. Everyone on these colder tires struggling. Cold tires, damp track, creating chaos. Let's look at what Gavin did here. Just crossing the line and seam, and it snaps on him. Definitely wasn't expecting that to happen. The apron is the wettest part of the track at the moment, so. And Shane snaps, goes around. Another snap by a Porsche. Everyone's still just trying to baby it around. And Billy's off track. Are we in warm-up? Yeah, we're in warm-up now, so let's go to the start of this race. And Porsche going around. That's all Porsches do. Colton locks it down, keeps it off the wall. He's still going to end up beating us. Alan going wide, trying to get it slowed down, and then Bob gets him hard. Just no traction. Blinking there. I think that's from Alex. Turn one, just getting a lot of people here. Now we got the sun coming up, which means we got another Porsche going around. Those Porsches just look deadly. And that is what we avoided by pitting. I think James put it in the wrong, put it in the wrong gear. It felt like he slowed down a lot there, but they were also being fairly aggressive, trying to get around each other most of the race. I think that might have been from a very long ways back. Oh yeah, he completely missed his braking point. Then James hits the tires. Luckily those don't bounce back out into front of everyone, but he is out. Nothing there. Just showing us Bob. And Billy having a moment. When was this? Lap 23? Okay, he's well past that moment though. I mean, the Mustangs sound cool, but man, they look like they're painful to drive. Yeah, and he's broken. Everyone's just starting to lose focus here at the end. And this is Brett. And it just, yeah, he gives up there after that mistake. Gavin just holds on to it. Live yet? Not quite. Now we are. So we now have 17 minutes left. Is that right? Let's double check. Yeah, 17 minutes left in this one. Let's see what the race looks like. Billy 3.3 or 3.6 ahead. And then back here, Justin is up on Warren. Everyone should have their final pit done already, so Shane has lost out somewhere. Or he has just done his pit, and these guys are waiting. Yep, here they come. So
the lead is pitting now.
Good timing to see this. It's going to tell us if Shane's got a shot or not. Oh, I've been talking this whole time, but they're going to have to work together if they want to catch him, which could create chaos trying to bump draft. Back up in GT4. Billy, pretty massive lead here. But we have seen him spin once, so you never know. The Mustangs, maybe they just wreck a lot because that's all that's in this. They looked very difficult to drive. Alright, so is bump drafting going to work for these guys? Let's take a look at the, well, we don't have a distance because iRacing's terrible way of showing things in multi-class. Get a F3. So right now they're about 4 seconds behind, maybe 5. But yeah, this is key for them. They have to work together to have a chance. Behind them, Alex, Phillip. I think Warren has given up. He was going to run out of battery anyways. Can 2 cars working together catch at all? It's gonna be hard to tell. Do this? Nope, still doesn't give us good standings. Something iRacing definitely needs to work on. Ryan catching back up. I think they got to be pushing all the way through this phase here to be able to catch him. I don't know. Let's see what max speed is here. 132. 134. So, I mean, there is some gain. But they cannot have any mistakes. At the D. Alright, let's go with there at that road. 121. 121. So right now they're not doing any gaining. Tyler needs to be up, or Ryan needs to be up on the bumper much, much earlier. But they have 12 minutes. But yeah, Ryan's got to be much closer to the rear end, off the infield and off the Le Mans chicane in order to make a dent in this. See if he gets a little closer here. He's right on him. This will be a good push. They just got to go for it. See what kind of speed they get here. Justin, 132. They backed off too early. But he's going to get here quicker, so this may get him closer. Ten minutes remaining. $133, $134, $133, $134 for Justin, $136. So as long as they're just as quick as him in the infield, then they should catch him. But little things like that, where that lag from the GT4s out of the corner, just gonna slow him up a little bit. I guess we could look common sense, 27.0, 27.1. They are catching. Duh. That's the easy way of doing it. They've been pulling that kind of lap advantage over him. 7.5, 7.1. And 6.9 and a 7.0, so they are gaining. I don't know if it's enough though. They're definitely not close enough to each other here. That's what they need. Hook up here. But they've got so much to gain, and they're only gaining tenths. They need to be gaining half second. But once the car gets flat, it starts doing that, and it's just, you can't take advantage of the draft. That's going to be a 6.6 to a 7.1. Okay, that's a gain. Let's check on GT4. Looks like Gavin may be in second. He is. Billy out front. Continue to watch this. This has the most potential at the moment. I think if they can hook up out of this corner and out of the chicane, they will track him down. Should have 4 laps left, most likely. Oh, he's gone wide. Hopefully that's not a slowdown. But it separated them. That was a big cut. It may be a slowdown. All right, this time by 0.0. to, yeah, he's got a black flag. It's not given a time. So they got to swap. That's going to cost them. I mean, they're close. They're really close, but oh, it's all going poorly. I think that just gave Justin the win there. I mean, he had the win, but he can breathe a little easier now because they're not going to be catching as quick. And if Shane goes for this pass, they're definitely not going to be catching as quick. Now they're getting confused. They don't know if they got an overlap. So at this point, it may just be a battle for second that we're going to see. Let's find out here. Shane has to go a little easier there. Let's go. Oh, we've got Charles smoking, but I think he has been. Sounded like Gavin was having pressure, but he is now in third, so there must have been a pit stop involved. Billy's still out in front. Shane has got a penalty. He may have reached his incidents. Let's see if we got a flag on him. He's got a black flag. So I'm going to say that he reached the incidents. Last time by Justin, 7.4. Ryan, 7.7. So I think that one's done. We're at 3 minutes left. Two to go here. Billy should get the white flag next time by. Back to second for him is right there. So a very, very large gap, but a spin could easily close that out. We look at Gavin here, a 154.6 to a 154.9. He is closing in, but I don't think he's got enough time unless he's getting things rolling now on an outlap with. Never mind. This is going to slow the 19 down just a little bit, but I don't think it's going to be enough to matter to Gavin. So 1 minute, 20 seconds here. Could get a situation where Billy, I don't know if Billy's going to be able to catch Ryan, but he may just end the race for them if he does lap him on his final lap. But it looks like he's too far away. All right, final lap for Billy. Oh, and it looks like, has he hit penalty? He is not. He's at 7 incidents. He has to fuel? He didn't take enough fuel, maybe? That puts Gavin back in second. What's happened up here? Not a whole lot. Last time by 7.4 to a 7.1. Quicker, but not enough time. Billy just riding here. Gavin a long ways back, so he can wait till the straights to make the pass. So, Billy's just got 2 more turns, or 4 more turns, however you want to define it, through a chicane. He's made it through the hard part. Now he just needs his computer or internet not to crash in the next 20 seconds. There it is. Billy gets the win overall and class. Now it is all about Justin and Ryan. Ryan way out wide there, but not going to change anything at the moment. It's all about a mistake ahead that can change things. We'll watch through the final chicane. Gets through it clean, no slowdowns. Justin should have the win here. We'll wait till he actually crosses the line. There we go. And that was a long one. So I'm going to end the video because we've already went through the wrecks and watched the end of it. Hope everyone enjoyed it. And something way different, but it's fun to do. It's just a very, very long stint of 3 hours, even with the 15-minute break. And I do not feel well, so sorry for not being able to finish that out. But it's going to be more interesting to watch what was going on than watch me be terrible. So, yeah, thanks for watching.